Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss.
Get ready for a popular French bistro serving sweet and savory bites in Alamo Heights. Plus, we go inside of a new Northwest Side restaurant serving a 72-ounce porterhouse steak at the Spurs Training Center. And we get flying pizzas, saucy chicken wings, and more at a popular pizza joint in San Antonio. All that and more right now on Texas Eats. Stop on today's foodie adventure is on Broadway, north of downtown San Antonio at a popular brunch spot.
Now we're here in Alamo Heights in San Antonio off Broadway to go inside of a restaurant that's serving up classic French dishes. Plus, they got a rockin' bar. Let's see what's on the menu at Bistro 09. Joining us now is Chef Lisa Astroga-Wattel. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming.
Right in front of us, y'all have brought out the goods. These are the heavy hitters on the menu, plus we have some great drinks from behind the bar. Talk to me about the restaurant itself, Bistro 09. How long has it been here, and how long have you been in the industry?
For at least, well, Damien has been in the industry for 30 years, 40, I don't know.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's always French classic, though, what we're doing. We had, back in the day, La Frigue, we opened different restaurants, so we continue doing what we love.
You have some different dishes, great ways to start. I mean, escargot is classic, right?
Yes, oh my God, that's so good. Seriously, that's one of my favorites.
You also have some bread off to the side. You make that in-house, right?
Yes, we make the bread here.
The escargot with the fresh bread, that's the bite. That nice salty punch to it, super tender. You have a beautiful presentation, the foie gras. Now, this is a dish that Chef Damien, he has really just outdone himself on the presentation. So talk to me about what's going on here.
This puff pastry, we wrapped it in apples. We put it in the oven, roasted it a little bit. We have some figs, and we have the foie gras and the sauce.
This might be the best bite of the year right here. All right, here we go. That's insane. Classic French dish, steak and frites. You have a beautiful medium rare finish on the inside, and then you have that nice sear on the outside, the frites on the side. This flavor combination, there's a reason why it works, why it's been around forever. That is incredible. Now, you have to wash it down, so you have some nice drinks from behind the bar as well, right?
Yes, we do. We have a beautiful French rosé.
And what is this one right here?
French 75, which is with a twist of strawberry.
I got my drink. Now we're gonna go into the kitchen. We're gonna make one of these dishes from start to finish. So what are we gonna make, and who are we making it with?
Chef Damien, and I'll lead you to the kitchen.
All right, well, we'll find out what we're gonna make when we get in there. Cheers to you. Grab a drink.
Cheers.
Cheers. Joining us now is renowned French chef Damien Wattel. Thank you so much for having us.
Good morning, David. Thank you. Thanks for joining us this morning. We're gonna make a typical French menu for you.
You're gonna be showing us how you do the Dover sole. All right, what's the first thing you do for the Dover sole?
So you start with the tail. It's the little bony tail, and you push the skin up, and then you grab and pull. Same thing on the other side. You follow the gut line. A little seasoning.
We're gonna let that cook. We got 15 minutes until that is ready to go. And chef's busy, so he's gonna get cooking. He's got some other dishes to make right now. Then we're gonna come back up and finish the dish. All right, chef, these just came right out of the oven. You removed them from the pans. We have them on the cutting board. What's the next step?
All right, so now we're gonna dress them.
Bistro 09, Chef, thank you so much for having us out here. Y'all gotta come check it out. And of course, you gotta try the Dover sole when you come out here, and all the desserts, and of course, grab a nice, refreshing cocktail. Here, cheers. Boom! This is the plate right here. My goodness. We're out here at Jordan Ford, and joining us right now, sales professional Will D. Thank you so much for being out here with us.
Yes, sir, of course.
Now, Will, what does it mean to sell vehicles out here at Jordan Ford, and what separates that experience from buying from someone else?
Yeah, so the reason I love selling cars here at Jordan Ford is because we sell cars the same way I would love to purchase a car. You know, we make it plain and easy, menu pricing right up front, no add-ons, anything like that. It's really convenient, so that's why I love selling cars here.
Yeah, and what's your favorite kind of vehicle out here at Jordan Ford?
My favorite vehicle here is what I drive right now, Ford F-250.
Ooh, okay, that's a working truck right there.
Absolutely.
You got to go out there, make sure you look good when you're working, so F-250 is a great option.
Of course.
And of course, if you want to learn about all the deals out here at Jordan Ford, go online, jordanford.com. You can come out here, walk the lot, talk to Will, and he'll make sure you get the best deal and you go home happy.
Yes, sir.
Now we're here on the northwest side of San Antonio near La Cantera to go inside the new Spurs training facility, Victory Capital Performance Center, to check out a new restaurant by Chef Jason Dady, Roca and Martillo. They have a huge steak on the menu, so you know we got to go in there, try it out, and check out everything else. They have a great view. You can watch games out here. You can also play some basketball. So here we go. We started off. This is all one take, y'all. Let's see if we can get it. Joining us now is chef and owner Jason Dady. Jason, thank you so much for having us in the kitchen.
Absolutely.
We're starting things a little bit different for this segment because we're actually in the kitchen to start this things off because you have a huge steak that takes a while to cook, right?
Look at this baby. This is our Florentine style porterhouse, New York strip on one side, filet on the other side, 4.5 pounds of pure Texas beef.
4 pounds of meat. Yeah. This got to take a while to cook, right?
Yeah, this is about 35, 40 minutes, you know? I mean, you want to take your time with it. That way you get, you know, a couple appetizers started and let this thing kind of slow cook.
All right, so what's the first thing you do to prepare it to get grilling?
So we're gonna go salt first, and you kind of massage it in there. You can see we're using those big crystals there. A little bit of this black pepper, again, really work it in there.
And those crystals, they kind of melt almost, right?
Absolutely, they almost start to melt in there, and then you want to massage it into the meat.
Like you said, 35, 40 minutes for this bad boy. Now, you have a lot of other dishes that you're gonna be preparing for us. We're gonna go upstairs.
Yep.
It's 2 stories here, y'all. We're gonna go check out what it looks like outside. Y'all are gonna be busy in here, though. That's a lot of fire going on. Now we're upstairs at the restaurant, and you've prepared all of your hit dishes for us, and you have the steak right in front of us, ready to rock and roll, no pun intended.
Yeah.
And you have a cutting board right here, because you're actually gonna be slicing it open. So I'm ready to do this, chef. Look at the perfect cook on that thing. My goodness. Those are my kind of slices right there, man. You're not holding back. You're giving us a good thick slice. You're gonna get the flavor on the outside, but you're really gonna be able to appreciate the protein on the inside.
Little sea salt action.
Let's go.
Olive oil acts as the sauce, and you just have this beautiful extra virgin olive oil all over the top of it. And then this is a little Calabrian chili crunch if you want to try that on it at all. Kind of like a take on a Chinese chili crunch with Calabrian chili.
All right, that's the bite. So tender. The depth of flavor that you get from that sauce, that's a steak, chef. You guys gotta come out. No, I'm just kidding. We got a lot more to go through right now. I'll tell you what, though, I'm excited to finish this thing. That is rocking. Now you have other dishes, of course, starters, and you have other entree items. I want to start with this one right here, because the bread with the and sign, that's fun.
Absolutely. So this is our burrata. These are little Italian street breads. I kind of pre-sliced one here for us, but I'm gonna make you up one. One of my favorite bites here for sure.
Now, you have a pasta right here. What's going on with this one?
Signature dish. This is like my OG from the Lodge restaurant of Castle Hills. This is duck confit with sweet corn, garlic breadcrumbs, just kind of like my classic little pasta with shredded duck.
Oh, wow. That's just comfort food.
Yeah. This is our Parmesan fried chicken. We've got Yukon Gold mashed potatoes, really good, delicious, crispy, crunchy fried chicken with a Parmesan gravy over the top.
Now you have something in a skillet over here. What's this one?
This is our signature brisket lasagna. You know, we have Two Brothers Barbecue Market on West Avenue, so we get our brisket from Two Brothers Barbecue.
This looks incredible. This is crazy. This is like another one of those things. You just pick that skillet up and just go to town. Roca and Martillo, this place is popping. Chef, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you.
Appreciate it. I'm gonna keep eating, keep drinking, y'all, but you need to come check it out and come watch some Spurs games and other sporting events that they're gonna have out here, live music. Yep, the whole deal.
And next on the show, get ready for a new restaurant offering Asian-inspired noodle bowls and bites near La Cantera. San Antonio has been the heart of authentic Mexican flavor for generations. And at APCO Brand Meats, we're proud to continue that tradition. Our recipes, perfected over decades, bring the rich, bold taste of true chorizo to your table, made fresh right here in Texas. From our family to yours, every bite is packed with flavor, premium ingredients, and history. APCO Brand Meats, available at your local grocery store. Share how you use APCO chorizo at home by scanning the QR code on the screen. Now, we're on the northwest side of San Antonio to check out a new location at Cantera, serving up authentic Chinese dishes and bowls with some new Texas-inspired bites as well. Let's see what's on the menu at Ming's.
Joining us now is the owner out here at the restaurant, Ming van Bargen. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
This is a gorgeous restaurant.
Thank you so much.
And it's only been open for just a couple months now. I was told you had a hand in some of the design aspects and the elements that are here as well.
Yes.
And you have a full bar here.
Yes, this is absolutely the new concept. Come to Ming's.
What I have always known Ming's for is always the bao buns, the steamed buns.
Yes,
Those are always my
right,
favorite thing,
that's
but there's
correct.
so many different options on the menu, including,
Yes.
like we said, the full bar has a lot of different signature cocktails on there.
Yes.
I want to start with this item here in the front. You have loaded fries.
This is our bulgogi fries. It's a French fry and topped with our grilled beef and the cheese and the kimchi.
All right, so I'm gonna get a little bit of everything. You want to join me on this?
All right,
cheers to
cheers.
you.
Yes.
The loaded fries. That's delicious.
Thank you.
A nice bit of spice. It's super creamy. The sauce is nice. The fries are nice and crunchy. And the
Yeah.
meat is so flavorful. That's a great start. Now, you have a very interesting item in the very front. It's
Yes.
a century egg.
I grew up with this century egg. It's nothing special to me, but apparently here everyone's like, oh my God, that egg is black. Actually, it's a cured duck egg.
This is
I
gonna be
love
my
it.
first time trying this particular item. You
Oh
got
my
it?
God, I can't believe it. You can use better chopstick than I do. Thank you. You like it?
I love
Truly?
it. I love it. I
Oh
do.
my God, you're the.
Don't be afraid of it.
Yes.
It looks different, but give it a try. I think you'll really like it. That's a whole different experience. One of my favorite things on the menu, just because the name, it just works so well, Ming's Wings. It just works. And you have different seasonings, you have different sauces. This one right here, it's got a little spice to it, right?
Yes.
All right, a little spicy Ming wing, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. When you come to Ming's, we use a lot of vegetables in almost every single dish. All the dressing and the sauce we use, make here.
And I love the way that you utilize color, and it's almost like your color palette is equal to the palette of the flavors that you're using as well. It's all art. You don't even want to eat it because it just looks so pretty. You want to take a picture of it, very Instagrammable. It's just nice to just come out here and stare at what you're producing out here, let alone just try it and eat it. One of my favorite dishes, beef and broccoli. And you guys, you're doing it again, your own interpretation of that. What makes yours different, special, or what makes it more true, like to an authentic version of this dish?
So we made our own beef broccoli sauce. We call this umami sauce.
Umami sauce.
Yes, I don't want to tell you what's inside, but just try it.
You have NDAs back there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Man, Ming's is crazy over here. All right. I like it. Cheers. That's the bun. These are steamed buns that are loaded up. You have 3 different ones. Which one should I grab?
All of them.
Oh. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to do the popper. You are so lovely. Give me a hug. It's so great to see you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The space is beautiful over here, and your whole team is awesome. I'm going to take a bite of this. You guys got to come check them out. This is all incredible. Ming, thank you so much for having us out here. You guys, Ming's on the northwest side of San Antonio. It's been open for a couple of months. You got to come check them out. They have a full bar. It's a huge space over here, right next to Fiesta, Texas. Bring the whole family. There's something on the menu for everyone, including the cocktails, which I am going to grab. This one's been calling my name, and it's so tall and pretty. So you guys got to come check them out. I upgraded my home with a Connecticut water system, and it has changed everything.
And the best part? Installation was quick and easy, and their team had us up and running in no time. Kinetico systems use zero electricity and are rated the most efficient in the world.
And I've ditched bottled water thanks to the K5 reverse osmosis system.
And right now, get interest-free financing for 12 months, plus a free RO system when you buy a Kinetico water softener.
Call Kinetico today. Love your water, upgrade your life. Now we're here on the far west side of San Antonio at Trapper's Sushi. We're off Pathrico Road and 1604. We're gonna go inside. Now this restaurant's been here for a little bit, couple of years, but let me tell you, this is the spot you wanna go to when you're looking for happy hour deals, you're looking for great sushi. This is a wonderful location to visit. You can see on the inside, they got a great team, different areas to hang out over here. I'm actually gonna go behind the bar with owner operator Josh Martin. Thank you so much for having us here today, sir. And look at this, you got a boat right here getting started. You have some rolls set up over here. And I'm excited because they got a full bar off to the side and a whole salmon. Now, Josh, how long have you been cooking? How long have you been making sushi?
I've been making sushi for about 14 years now.
Oh, wow, okay. So this is not your first rodeo out here at this excursion.
I've done it once or twice.
Yeah. Now, you have a boat going on up here. We mentioned those two rolls, but I mean, what makes this spot stand out from other sushi spots in San Antonio?
I would just say kind of like our vibes, getting to know our customers. You know, we really try to make connections with the people that we make food for, and I think that's hard to find these days.
Yeah, and I think that human interaction, right? That human element is always
100%.
important. And I think a big part of that is the sushi bar. It's something that Hina Hosa and I were talking about. You have a huge sushi bar that's unlike other places that I've ever seen, because typically it's like maybe this amount of space, a little bit of there, but this is very welcoming. It's actually like you want people to come over here and talk to the sushi chefs as they're preparing your food, right?
Well, I wish, you say it's big, but I wish it was bigger.
You're like, man, I want a whole boat in here just hanging out right there. Now, you're making a roll right now. Which one are you working on?
This is the SATX roll.
What makes this one special? What makes it SATX?
Well, what makes it special is that I made it for my significant other. So she used to come up to the sushi bar about 10 years ago, and I thought she was cute. I wanted to get to know her. So I made her this roll. She kept coming back, and you know, 5 kids later, here we are.
Dang! All right, well, there you go. So, you know what? Maybe you'll meet your significant other when you come out to Trapper's Sushi.
That's
You
right.
get the SATX roll. Good luck to you on that one. And now you have different sauces over here. About how many different rolls do you have on the menu?
Oh, goodness gracious. I think we have 60 plus on the menu, but over 100 plus in my head, so
okay.
I can make just about anything.
And look at this. And now it's all about the art, the presentation, especially when it comes to sushi and the Japanese culture. And you guys are doing an amazing job with how everything is set up. You can see behind us your team's working, and then right here you're doing a beautiful presentation as well. And these rolls that are set up off to the side, I see 2 of them. What's the name of this one right here?
So that's gonna be the Skywalker roll.
Oh, nice. Okay, Star Wars fan?
Yep.
Okay.
We also have a Vader roll. So.
What? Okay, that's fun. And what about this one right here?
That's the Tis the Salmon. So we made that 4 or 5 years ago during Christmas time.
Yeah.
And it was such a big hit that we just decided to keep it on the menu.
I love it. Well, I tell you what, Josh, you're gonna keep doing your thing out here. You're gonna keep working on the boat, but stay tuned, because coming up right here on Texas Eats Now, we're gonna be setting up a table. We're gonna get a bunch of different rolls, maybe some drinks. Maybe this guy will join us right here. He's ready to rock and roll.
Oh yeah, we're about to break
We got
it
a lot
down
of
right
great
now.
stuff, so don't go anywhere. We got a lot more coming up on the show.
San Antonio has been the heart of authentic Mexican flavor for generations. And at APCO Brand Meats, we're proud to continue that tradition. Our recipes, perfected over decades, bring the rich, bold taste of true chorizo to your table, made fresh right here in Texas. From our family to yours, every bite is packed with flavor, premium ingredients, and history. APCO Brand Meats, available at your local grocery store. Share how you use APCO chorizo at home by scanning the QR code on the screen.
Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss.
Get ready for a Castroville pizza joint serving up wood-fired bites at a former gas station. Plus, we get scratch-made dumplings, noodle bowls, and more at a new restaurant in Austin. And we check out a spot with smash burgers, cocktails, loaded fries, and more in San Antonio. All that and more right now on Texas Eats. Our first stop on today's foodie adventure takes us west of San Antonio for a pizza joint serving up the goods.
Now we're here in Castroville, right off Highway 90, to go inside of a spot that used to be a gas station, but now it's a full-fledged pizza joint that's serving up some great bites. Let's see what's on the menu at the dough station. Joining us now is the chef and owner out here at the restaurant, Justin Myers. Justin, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much for coming out, David.
Now, this spot is serving up the goods. You got 3 different kinds of pizza in front of us.
Absolutely.
One of the most popular ones on the menu right here. You got a sandwich. You also have an appetizer. Talk to me about this spot. What makes it different?
Sure. So we here in Castroville are known for a few things, and one of them happens to be pizza. So we make it in-house every day. It's made with only the freshest ingredients we can find. There's some secrets I can't divulge, but you can always come back and try to figure them out.
Cheers to you, the parisa. That's the bite.
So this sandwich is called the Big Sexy. We pack it full of our house-baked bread. We bake that bread right here in the wood fire oven, including our Greek dressing and our aioli.
You call it big and sexy. I got to go for the big one right here.
Absolutely.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
All right, the bite. It's a marathon, so we got to save room because you got 3 pizzas right in front of us. What's going on with this one?
So this is our local pizza. All right, we have brisket, pickled onions on a white base. All right, the smokiness of the brisket really punches through, but the pickled onions are my favorite part.
And you're sourcing the brisket locally as well. So Castroville is represented right here on this pizza.
Represented right here, yeah, absolutely.
I love it. All right, we're going in.
This is the most simplistic and most elegant lady on the menu, okay? That's a ricotta base that we make in-house, covered in mozzarella and pecorino cheese.
The arugula is nice and peppery.
Exactly. All right.
There you go.
There we go.
Cheers. That's the bite. If you love cheese, that's the one to get.
That's the one.
That's so good.
Well, thank you.
Last but not least, in the front, you got a meat lover's pizza right here.
Absolutely.
It just looks like a classic, straightforward, but you got the cup and char pepperonis on there.
So this is our AMC. We've put 5 meats to make this probably the heartiest pizza on our menu.
Wonderful.
Charred pepperoni, bacon, brisket, house-made meatballs, and mortadella.
Oh my gosh. I love it already. That's a meat lover's pizza right there.
I hope you saved room because we have dessert. It's time to make the s'mores pizza.
Oh goodness. All right, well we're gonna keep eating all this and we're gonna go in the kitchen and make a s'mores pizza. All right, another bite. Joining us now is the sous chef out here at the restaurant, Sheridan Blevins. Thank you so much for having us in the kitchen.
Hi.
All right, so you're gonna be making the s'mores pizza for us.
Yes.
What's the first thing you do?
So we start off by shaping out our crust, kind of go into that circular shape that we would really want.
You're just tearing up some marshmallows right there.
Yeah, so I have some marshmallows here that I'm splitting, and once they go into the oven, they're just gonna blow up and kind of brown and get that real good s'mores effect. We have some semi-sweet chocolate chips, and that is it for the s'mores. Yeah, so it's super simple, super quick, but it's so good.
All right, so we're gonna let this cook off, and in just a couple minutes, we're gonna pull it back out, finish it off, take a bite. Y'all gotta come out to Castroville. The Dough Station is where it's at, family owned and operated, and they're making great pizzas out here, sandwiches, all kinds of great drinks, good times, and of course, you gotta try the s'mores pizza right here. All right, everybody grab a little bite.
All right.
Cheers to you. That is a great slice of dessert pizza. This is where it's at. I could be here all day. Now we're here in Austin at the Triangle to go inside of a new restaurant that's serving up a variety of dumplings, noodle bowls, and so much more. Let's see what's on the menu at Dumpling World. Joining us now is one of the owners out here at the restaurant, Shu. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming.
Now, Dumpling World, it is what it sounds like. It's dumplings, and you get to come out here to the restaurant, and you get to try a lot of different kinds of dumplings.
Yes.
And this first step to make the dumplings is right here in front of us.
This is actually a mixer to make the dough. And we wrap it and bring it to the outside. That's the dumpling station.
We can see it's getting rolled out. And so there's 2 different kinds of dumplings being made right in front of us. Kind of like what you would be familiar with, like a pot sticker, like we would say, like, right? But then that style over there, it actually is like more of the traditional, like a dumpling shape.
When they finish like dumplings here, they send it to the freezer.
Look at all those dumplings!
Yeah.
All right, now we got to go to the kitchen and see how they get cooked up.
It's right there. It's a steam machine. And we steam soup dumpling, steam dumpling right there. And for this one right here, it's a plasticker machine.
Ooh.
So it's to make plastikers and pan-fried dumpling.
You got it all. You got a little bit of everything.
Yes.
Now we're gonna go out to the front, to the dining room.
Okay.
Because now we've seen the process. This is the final step over here. And we're gonna go try a little bit of the top items on the menu.
Okay.
I'm super excited.
Okay, let's go. So this one is a colorful dumpling, and for the green one, it's bok choy and a mushroom. Yellow one, that's a chicken and corn. And for the red one, it's a pork chive and shrimp.
Oh man. All right, I'm going for the red one. You sold me on that one. Cheers. So much flavor in there. It's cool that you have different options for different people, depending on their palate or what their dietary restrictions are.
Yeah. That one is the pork and the sticky rice shumai. It's very different.
Okay, we gotta go for this one. Here you go.
Yes.
Cheers.
Very different, right?
Very different. You could taste each one of the rice that's in there, and then the pork has a good little bite to it as well. Great flavor. And I like that you don't have to dunk these in anything.
No. That's why we just have a very simple stuff on the table. It's like soy sauce, vinegar, but I don't think many people use them because the dumpling itself is very flavorful.
Yeah.
This is the pork soup dumpling.
How do you like to eat yours?
I take the small bite, then I sip it.
Oh, you sip it. That's a different experience. It's like you're kissing the dumpling. Maybe some love on that one.
Oh, for soup, we'll do the soup first, then dumpling second.
So I gotta say, the soup dumpling,
It's best seller here.
it's so good. I mean, that's the one I'd go for every day of the week. Right next to it, you have another little batch right here. What's going on with this one?
Spicy wonton.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You meant spicy.
This is, yeah, this kind of.
All right, here we go. Woo! That's pretty spicy.
Yeah.
Wow. So sure you like spice. That's really good.
This is the spicy tofu plasticker. This is a very unique recipe we have here.
Okay, let's go for it. Cheers.
Something different, right?
That was very different, but that was really good. I'm not usually looking for tofu on the menu, but I tell you what, you could change my mind on that one. That is really nice and not too spicy.
And this is actually the hardest dumpling that we can make here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it takes
That's not
time.
too bad.
It takes time.
I tell you what, dumpling world, it is exactly that. It is a world of dumplings out here, and there's something here for everyone. You have a vegetarian option, you have the pork, you have the chicken, you have tofu on the menu as well. Spicy, not spicy, you have noodles. It's a great spot. Since we've been here for lunch, it's just been in and out, people loading up the place. It's a really cool place. So come on out to Austin, visit the Triangle, see Dumpling World, and more locations coming soon, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go for one of these drinks in the back right here. Which one is this one?
Ube taro.
All right, I gotta have another dumpling.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, experience rich flavors of the Mediterranean at this new Italian joint in San Antonio.
Freddie, Texas D. Willie's Smokehouse is the only spot to go to in San Antonio with 2 locations to get all-you-can-eat barbecue. We're talking chicken, ribs, sausage, brisket, all of the sides. Plus, you can also get 2 new fish dishes. We're talking a fish plate and a fish sandwich.
That's right, David. And don't forget the loaded brisket nachos.
Woo! And of course, you can get beef ribs out here as well. This one on a baked potato, and you can get it with side items as well.
That's right, David.
And I'm telling you, this is where you want to go. If you're looking for barbecue in San Antonio, it's stupid good. Welcome back to Texas Eats Now. We're here at Trapper Sushi, and we're off Wrinkle Road and 1604. And right now, joining us is Josh Martin, owner-operator. Now, earlier, you were making these rolls right here in front of us. You've also made some other rolls. You got a lot of stuff on the menu. You even brought out some cocktails now.
Yep.
And now it's my favorite part. We get to dive in and try it all. And I'm gonna be a gentleman. Do you eat with soy sauce?
Of course.
So I'm gonna go for the soy sauce first. But I gotta know, I mean, you've been doing this, you said 14 years. Is there a particular way that you enjoy eating the sushi? Like, do you go rice first, fish first? Like, how do you approach it?
It really depends if I'm eating sashimi, a nigiri piece, or a sushi roll.
Yeah.
But I always got to have my wasabi. So.
Oh, you go with wasabi.
Yeah.
Go for it.
We'll get this guy out of the way.
There you go. And I love the decoration. Now, what was the inspiration behind opening up a restaurant here in San Antonio? You said this was from Washington State, right?
Yeah, so we started in Washington State. We have 11 locations up there. When I started with the company, I believe we were just opening up the 5th location. And then I got awarded a partnership store, and we decided that San Antonio needed a Trapper Sushi, and here we are.
I like that you're like, oh, they didn't want one. They needed one.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
It's all about the need, right?
Yep.
Now, this location we had mentioned earlier, I love that when you walk in, the aesthetic is much different than what you would see at another sushi restaurant.
Right.
This actually feels, it's very bright.
Yes.
And you want to walk up to the bar. You can see the bar's actually filling up, as even if we've been here for just a short period of time. But you can come over here, you can sit at the bar, lots of different areas to hang out, and then the separate bar, actual bar over here, and lots of TVs. So definitely a cool spot to come hang out. And then in the front right here, we actually, you can see happy hour as well, which is a big thing that y'all do over here too.
I think we have the best happy hour in San Antonio.
Wow, shots fired, dude. I love it, bro. You're coming in swinging.
Yeah, half off all alcoholic drinks, all of our bar menus half off all of our appetizers, and 25% off all of our rolls during happy hour.
All rolls?
All rolls.
No exclusions?
No caveats, just all rolls.
Oh, so you can get the Skywalker roll, 25%
Skywalker
off.
right here. Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh. Well, here, I'll tell you what. Cheers to you on that one.
Cheers.
Damn. Great crunch. Give me some love. Wonderful crunch. Great flavor. Now, when you're sourcing the fish, being from Washington State, I'm sure you've seen some like really good fish, but what are you looking for what you serve here?
So it depends on the fish, right? Luckily, we go through a provider called JFC, and one of their biggest ports is right there in Houston, so it's been easy for us to get the same fish that we got in Washington. Nice. The salmon, we do source that from a different location. We get it through Austin Seafood, who sources it through either Canada or Scotland.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Depending on the quality of the fish at the time.
So you know your fish.
Oh yeah.
You know. What's your favorite fish?
Oh, that's tough. I don't really.
It's like picking a favorite child at this point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like you eat one till you get a little tired of it, move on to the next one, then circle your way back around.
Yeah. So you kind of have gone through the whole rainbow, essentially.
Exactly.
Of the
Rainbow
fish.
right here.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. You got the rainbow roll right there. Well, I tell you what. There's so many great bites out here. The happy hour, and then multiple locations, right?
Yeah, we have one off the Calabria in 1604. It's about 10-15 minutes up from this location at Dove Creek Shopping Center. So yeah.
You can't miss it. So if you're on the far west side of town, you're looking for somewhere to eat, maybe when shopping at Costco and you want to go eat something, you got to come right over here to
Exactly.
Trapper Sushi. Give me some more love. Thank you for having us out here. I'm going to keep diving in.
Yeah, go for it.
Keep eating. And we got a lot more coming up, so don't go anywhere. This is how Texas eats right now.
Ask for freshness, ask for flavor, ask for APCO. Available at your local H-E-B.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here on the northwest side of San Antonio to go inside of a new restaurant that's serving up Italian-inspired dishes. Plus they got desserts, and we're gonna go in the kitchen to see how it's made. Let's see what's on the menu at Monte. Joining us now is the owner out here at the restaurant, Prince Viakash. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Now, I'll tell you what, it's gorgeous in here. The ambiance is perfect. You've set such a beautiful tone in here. And then the food, it smells incredible. It looks over the top. So I gotta know, why restaurants? How did you get started in this?
Man, I came in America 6 years ago. I used to be a doctor of physical therapy. They didn't let me be a doctor over here, so I started to work in an Italian restaurant. I was crazy enough to fall in love with that. So here I am 6 years after, man.
Why Italian food?
I think it's the best food in the world. This is the calamari arrabbiata. So we bread the calamari. I learned it in Venice how to do this. Then we put some marinara, a little bit of garlic, salt, pepper, and cherry peppers. That gives the Texas on the calamari. A little bit spicy. But I put a star in this dish because I like it a lot.
Ooh. I'm gonna go for another one.
I love this.
Oh my gosh. I would just order that plate right there. Now we're getting into the heavy hitters. These are some of the entree items that you can order. Let's start with the fish in the front.
Yes, this is a lemon sole reganata style. So it's the same way like the shrimp. We put breadcrumbs on top and we serve it with a spinach and asparagus risotto.
The fish just melts in your mouth.
Yes.
And this pasta, it's a black pasta, right?
It's a fresh pasta. We make it with cherry peppers, a little bit of scallions, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of pancetta. and all finished with some chopped shrimp in there. It's Texas Gold shrimp, beautiful.
Wow.
You make me too happy.
Right in the back, you have lamb chops.
Yes.
Come on, I love lamb chops.
Lamb chops we cook very, very simple, like salt, pepper, rosemary, and we serve it with garlic spinach and garlic mashed potatoes.
All right, lamb chops, that's the bite. Chef Lord, he's doing incredible things back there. We're also gonna go into the kitchen right now. You're gonna show us how to make one of these dishes from start to finish. What are we gonna make?
We're gonna make the Bronx chicken parmigiano.
All right, Prince, now we're in the kitchen and you're gonna show us how you make the Bronx chicken parmesan from start to finish. What's the first thing you do?
We have some chicken over here. Our chicken is very small. We put it on flour a little bit just to make the egg stick. So we're gonna egg it up a little bit over here. Then we put it on our special breading and we're gonna pan fry it.
And you have the noodles right here, right?
We have the noodles, they are fresh fettuccine, very nice. We're gonna cook them in the water over there. So we're gonna prepare the Alfredo sauce in here.
Ooh, okay.
Like this Alfredo.
So you have your base Alfredo, it's already made?
Base Alfredo,
Yep.
it's already made. Just adding some vodka sauce in here.
So the cherry pepper is something you're adding in to make it that extra Texas, right?
Texas twist.
Lots of mozzarella, right? Let's go.
This is the peppers, this is the cheese, everything. Just finished it with some Parmigiano Reggiano.
Mare, Monte, this restaurant is so beautiful on the inside. The family vibe that you get, the food is exceptional. The whole team out here is incredible. Prince, thank you so much for having
I'm
us.
proud of everybody in here.
Cheers to you, the Brooklyn Chicken Parmesan. That's incredible. Thank you for watching today's episode of Texas Eats. And to get more information and a map on all the restaurants that you've seen on today's show, just go to our website, texaseatstv.com. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Texas Eats TV. And don't forget to join us every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock at night right here on KSAT 12, because this is how Texas eats. I upgraded my home with a Connecticut water system, and it has changed everything.
And the best part? Installation was quick and easy, and their team had us up and running in no time. Connecticut systems use zero electricity and are rated the most efficient in the world.
And I've ditched bottled water thanks to the K5 reverse osmosis system.
And right now, get interest-free financing for 12 months, plus a free RO system when you buy a Connecticut water softener.
Call Connecticut today. Love your water, upgrade your life. Hungry for more content? Subscribe to the Texas Eats YouTube channel today to get all kinds of food from across the Lone Star State, including burgers, tacos, pizza, and barbecue. Get notifications every time we upload new content, and watch Texas Eats anytime by subscribing to our YouTube channel.
San Antonio has been the heart of authentic Mexican flavor for generations. And at APCO Brand Meats, we're proud to continue that tradition. Our recipes, perfected over decades, bring the rich, bold taste of true chorizo to your table, made fresh right here in Texas. From our family to yours, every bite is packed with flavor, premium ingredients, and history. APCO Brand Meats, available at your local grocery store. Share how you use APCO chorizo at home by scanning the QR code on the screen.
I upgraded my home with a Connecticut water system, and it has changed everything.
And the best part? Installation was quick and easy, and their team had us up and running in no time. Kinetico systems use zero electricity and are rated the most efficient in the world.
And I've ditched bottled water thanks to the K5 reverse osmosis system.
And right now, get interest-free financing for 12 months, plus a free RO system when you buy a Kinetico water softener.
Call Kinetico today. Love your water, upgrade your life.